Hey guys, how's it going? Hope all is well with you guys, and welcome back to the Doki Doki Literature Club. So, in the last episode, kind of got to, talk with the girls again. Well, mainly Monica and Sayuri in the last one. Yeah, Yuri and Natsuki didn't really show up, but we certainly got to know our childhood friend Sayuri a bit better, guys. She's apparently needs to get a new school uniform. Her boobs are popping out of it, apparently. So she needs a new uniform, according to her. Just based on her needing help from ourselves, the protagonist, with her uniform to help us sort her out, because we were describing her as being not so smartly dressed, shall we say. Needing to sort out her blazer to tie it up, and also the bow she was wearing. We spoke to her about just their general childhood friendliness and their neighbours. So they were saying that to help Sayuri get to school on time and stuff like that, Dave, our protagonist, should go wake her up in the mornings, which would require going to our house. So he's just suggesting, oh Dave, you should just come in the house every day and wake me up. Maybe she'll make breakfast for us. Who knows, guys? Hopefully that'll work. And so they made a deal where he's to make her appear more smartly, and to get her out of bed in time for school. And what was it that we've got to do? We've got to be less procrastination, watching less anime, which is not on, guys. I mean, we want to play games and watch anime. I mean, that's what this channel's all about, mainly. It's kind of the whole situation of the guy just going into our protagonist just going into the house and waking the girl up. Kind of reminds me of Ryuji and Taiga from Toradora. So that's basically what happened in the last one. Monica's also talking about our poetry, because we're going into the second round of reading our poems, guys. So this is where we left off, so let's get going. So we've to show our poem to everyone in the club. So I'm trying to remember who I showed it to last time. First, I think it was Natsuki last time, so I'm going to mix up the order this time, guys. So, let's go with Yuri first and see what happens. So, Yuri, how are you doing? We haven't seen you for a while. You weren't in the last episode whatsoever, girl.
Let's see what you've written for today. ...
I don't know whether that means she's impressed or not. Yuri's hard to read. A pun there.
Well done, Dave. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. We hold her in high regard for her writing. Yuri's got a very unique, kind of elegant writing style from what we've read so far.
Eh?
But she's also very shy and bashful.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring.
Okay.
Metaphors can go a long way.
They certainly can. They help me out in English exams.
Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear.
Yeah, use your surroundings, get inspiration.
That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
Oh, intimate, guys. We know where you're going with that wording, Yuri. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique you have there. Thanks for sharing.
I have,
Oh yeah, we've got to read her poem.
Well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it.
Yeah, sure. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Hopefully. Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Whoa, it's a lot longer than the last one. So, I have a poem here, guys, titled The Raccoon. So, it happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I give the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Oops. Sorry guys, it's being a little bit shaky there. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Wow. That's deep. I'm not exactly 100% sure if that was a poetry, but I guess it doesn't necessarily have to rhyme, of course. I think we've covered that before, but I notice certain themes going on. I mean, we're obviously talking about the raccoon being a friend, which is nice. The raccoon may just represent Yuri's emotions, but there's the feeling of excitement whenever she's cutting bread with a knife, and a feeling of a rush of blood and excitement and adrenaline when she's cutting bread with a knife. I don't know if that's a warning sign or anything, but oh well, nonetheless, it seems like an interesting poem.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
And yes, with that poem, it's certainly a lot more daring, guys. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical, yes. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah, it's a bit hard to understand.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Nope.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Yeah, slight alarm bells going on. I mean, maybe she means like she likes taking care of animals, even just a wild raccoon just hanging around, or like Natsuki likes baking, maybe Yuri likes making bread. Could be those. Hopefully it has nothing to do with the sharp object she was using, but oh well. But certainly metaphorical anyway.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Yeah. What about your other hobby, which is poetry, writing, literature? Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing.
Oh, of course they are. Well, tell us more about them. I mean, you can trust us. You can trust our friendly protagonist Dave here to keep your secrets.
And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Dave?
He's admitted he's a gamer and an otaku, which is nothing to be embarrassed about, of course, but I don't know if he's mentioned anything else that he would maybe think is embarrassing to others. Don't know, guys. Maybe he has some maybe we have a dark secret. Well, yeah, I guess I do. All right, well, spill the beans, buddy.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities.
Well, that's true, respect everyone's thoughts and opinions and treat each other the way you want to be treated, yes.
even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Strangely, that's one of my good qualities. Apparently, I'm a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, so we've seen what Yuri thinks of our... Well, we've read hers and gave our opinions. I guess she's read ours, but she didn't really give us any feedback on it. Shit. Oh well, we'll need to... Maybe Monica will give us feedback on it. Let's see. I think next we'll go for our stalker childhood friend who's clearly got her binoculars looking through our bedroom window every night. Probably. Let's go for Sayuri this time. ...
Dave, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Oh god, have we suddenly gained talent for poetry? I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, but somehow I'm not convinced.
Yesterday's, and this one too.
Yeah, I kind of forget that it's only been like a day since they did the first round of poetry. It feels so long ago.
You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
Pure luck, maybe? I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. Very true. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh. Nice. Smooth there, mate. Pal. Smooth pal. You know, you're just throwing out the charm there. But so he thinks of you. You're his inspiration, his muse for poetry. He thinks about you, Sayuri. Just Sayuri?
Wah.
She's flustered. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Ah, right, okay, so he seeks inspiration, thinks about Sayuri's influence, well, her life, but also her influence on his life. It's a good way friends help each other that way, I guess. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
Maybe. Well, with Natsuki's baking, I suppose you can help with cooking. Let's not talk about that. Oh, okay, maybe she's not a good cook then. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Oh, okay. Now you've kind of, your charm levels were up here, guys. Now they're dropped. You've just saying that she's a nosy bastard.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayuri? I pat Sayuri's head. Aww.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
You act like it a little bit. Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayuri starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Dave. Will you give me your poem?
Oh, yeah, we've got to get into the poem.
I kind of want to keep it.
Oh, no, I've got to frame it, put it on my wall. I mean, I'm getting high praise here. It's going to go right on one of those walls, right over there. I mean, honor, gold frame. Huh? Why?
Because
it's touched our heartstrings, maybe?
Well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Well, certainly about you, you gave him inspiration. Whether it's for you, I don't know. Oh no. Sayuri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Uh-oh. I think she understood. She's just messing with you. Are you even listening anymore? Or it could be that she's just imagining things and ignoring them. Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Uh-oh.
Ah! I broke my pencil.
the shock when she's twiddling her pencil. She snapped her pencil. Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Sure. Someone's got you flustered, Sayuri. Let's sit down, Sayuri.
Yeah.
I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay, so another poem by Sayuri entitled Bottles. So I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow, that is another sort of deep kind of poem, emotional, metaphorical poem, guys. This one certainly rhymes. Pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. That's a little dark. But then no time to waste. Bottle to keep. So she's bottling up her feelings. So kind of suggests that she's bottling up feelings that she wants to confess to someone, maybe, possibly love. She always wants to think happy thoughts. So that means she's maybe having a fight with bad thoughts? This is just me thinking out loud, guys. Put her good feelings in a bottle to keep them safe. Bottled feelings she wants to give to her friends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Could that be us? Like me, the protagonist, or could it be the other members of the literature club? Don't know. Wow, another deep poem there, guys. Let's see what they got to say. Holy crap! Sayuri, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Well, why did you say it was crap compared to our one? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot.
Oh. Well, if she's teaching, she's your senpai, the captain of the literature club, as you could say, so she's the idol of the school, so if she teaches you new writing techniques, that's good for your own literature writing.
And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
Oh, okay. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Just a little bit.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Yeah, it's not a very happy poem. I'm thinking too hard about it. Yeah, probably I am as well. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
Oh, she's going into the fantasy realm. It's kind of heading towards Natsuki's kind of direction. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Whoa! Well, good for you. I mean, maybe you make a career out of writing, but that's a bit grim there, guys. But okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright guys, 2 down, 2 to go. So, of course, let's see. Natsuki or Monica? How about mix it up a little bit? Let's go see Monica next.
Hi again, Dave. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
Straight after my poem.
As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that. And I also remember, Monica is our guy's big crush, so,
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Well, of course, with you, Monica, why not? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ...
Alright. I like this one.
Well, I'm sorry, Monica. Sayuri's already reserved it. Well, technically, I've got to hang it on my wall, but then Sayuri wants it, so I'm sorry, you're third in line.
It makes me think of something Sayuri would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayuri are really good friends, right?
Well, we're childhood friends.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Ah, well... We may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
Well, you would hope so. Friends should care about friends should care about each other's well-being, especially, well, if they've been childhood friends and they still, live near each other and they keep in contact, then that would make sense.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much? Yeah, like me.
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri.
You do a little bit, actually.
But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness.
I think I may have butchered that sentence. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness.
Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Enjoying sad things is not so good. Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Well, of course, Monica, anything. Why not? Got to read Monica the leader's poem.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Well, okay, let's give it to us. Alright, let's take a look. Oh. Quite dramatic music for this one, and I just noticed immediately the eye-catching title, Save Me. Okay, here we go. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Whoa! I'm gonna have to look that word up. I've never heard of that word before.
The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Oh, for God's sake.
Monica, we're in the literature club. Don't bring mathematics. Don't bring trigonometry into your poetry. Oh no. Okay. Oh, whoops.
Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless.
Jeez, that is also kind of deep and metaphorical, but it kind of shows that it kind of suggests signs of distress, but it doesn't really come to any great conclusion. I mean, playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like spinning discs, but also on a vinyl on a pizza crust, that's not going to work. Definitely have to look that word up. I'll probably put it in the video just to show you guys, in case any of you guys don't know what that word means as well. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem.
I suppose that's true. Like, you can change the meanings of sentences and wordings just based on, well, the layout as well as the wording you use, and even punctuation.
It's almost like magic.
Oh. Well, that's both Sayuri and Monica saying poetry and literature is like magic. Writing makes magic. Interesting they both say the same thing. I know they're very close, but interesting.
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Yeah, no, I was not understanding what the poem was about either. Just kind of like concerned chaos kind of thing.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something.
Alright, okay.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh, yes, right, okay. Guys, give me a second. I gotta note this down. Okay, so, right, Monica's writing tip of the day.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision.
Right, difficult decision. Difficult decision. Okay.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Alright, save. Oh, Monica's breaking the frickin' fourth wall in this game. Okay.
You never know when you might change your mind.
Yes, that's very true. Don't I know it with, like, the sound of drop, guys.
Yeah, you might change your mind.
And Monica's breaking the fourth wall, and she's also making various references to games, which we know our protagonist Dave here likes games. So this is interesting.
Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing?
Yeah, you've kind of swayed towards gaming.
What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today.
Well, okay, I mean, I wrote it down, but I mean, that's... I don't think that's going to help my literature writing, guys, but oh well.
Thanks for listening.
Okay, and so, last but not least, we have the tsundere Natsuki, the anime and manga reader Natsuki. We'll see what she's been up to.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Because it was kind of suggested that we're doing better than Natsuki, I think. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday.
Eh? You think so? Oh shit. That's not good. You copied her!
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength.
Well, no, we're kind of writing based on, like, about Sayuri and his thoughts and feelings about Sayuri kind of thing, so maybe it's stemming from that.
But you never really struck me as her type.
Oh. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden? Oh, he hasn't noticed.
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
Oh, God. Jeez. We've only spent, like, literally a minute or something talking to Natsuki, and the tsundere levels are through the roof.
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh,
jeez. Burn. Savage. Ugh. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Just straight away. Okay, so Natsuki, what did you write? It's a poem called Amy Likes Spiders. Who the hell is Amy? But anyway,
you know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Jesus. That's dark as hell, Natsuki. So I'm wondering if she's changed the name to Amy and she's actually referring to one of her co-members of the literature club in this poem, but I don't think any of them spoke about spiders. But I wonder if it could maybe be a reference to Yuri because she likes horror-related stuff, and they did have an argument in one of the last episodes. Interesting. So I think one thing we've learned from this poem is Natsuki doesn't like spiders, and she's struggling with friends. It's a bit sad, actually. But anyway, what have you got to say, Natsuki?
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, absolutely not. No, of course not. Good save.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
Oh jeez. Great, I'm gonna be made out to be stupid here, guys, probably.
Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Yes, I guess so. Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my...
Oh.
That doesn't matter. It can be about anything.
Let me guess, her hobby of reading manga.
I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, that's true.
Something that you're afraid of if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Agreeable. I mean, as long as it's not hurting anyone, you know. And like if it's a hobby and it's not going to hurt anyone, it's not dangerous, then it's fine, I guess. And you know, respect people. A lot of issues being brought up in this episode. Huh? That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Oh, is my suggestion correct that maybe it's a reference to Yuri?
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Oh.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Ew. Oh, you're starting to feel bad about your fight.
It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her.
Oh yes, make up.
If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Although both, you know, it's not either one of you's fault, but you both kind of argued with each other and tried to get me to help you out, and I got Sayuri to bail us out, kind of thing. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in her poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Right, okay, yes sir. Oh ma'am. Okay guys, so we've read all our poetry for the day. I think what I'll do is, I'm kind of running out of time for now, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to call this episode right here with Monica gathering everyone up after talking about everyone's poems. So we'll find out what Monica has to say about all our poems next time, guys. So at this point, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a massive big thumbs up, it really helps me out. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to hear about more videos coming up on the channel. Really appreciate that, guys. Also, if you've got any questions you want to ask or anything you want to say about the video, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, we will continue our journey through the Doki Doki Literature Club in the next episode, and potentially more poetry to read, guys. So we'll see what follows. So at this time, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!